Greetings, everyone. It is I, Nards of Doom, aka Nards, aka Nazo, and I am back yet again for something a little different than last time. First things first, let me go to here and no, not that much. There we go. Adjust the volume here real quick so it's not really loud for me and hopefully not for you. There we go. And I am back with something different. And as always, welcome. This is the pre-stream where you guys get the chance to make yourselves comfortable, relax, get something to eat and drink, unwind as we get on to today's stream. Today's stream is a little different. It is currently January 13th, 2023. What's a little bit different is that today is also Friday, which means it's also Friday the 13th. So I figured what better game to play than Death Road to Canada, where everything's kind of luck-based and skill-based and all that stuff. So this is essentially, we're going to see how much we can push our luck in this game, essentially. But yeah. Anyways, not much has been going on for me since last time. I had to take a trip to the airport all the way in San Jose and back home. Drop my folks off at the airport and for them to go to the doctors. But other than that, yeah, it's been a busy day yesterday too for me. Doing a few little, you know, IRL things on my side. And then of course today, work. But then I just barely had enough time to set everything up here to make sure everything was fine and running, you know? But yeah. Anyways, a bit of a short pre-stream, but yeah. I'm going to be playing some Death Road to Canada, essentially. And for any of you people that are actually watching on Twitch's side, I might actually put you as a playable character. And if any VOD watchers in the distant future actually want to get a chance to be in the game, you can leave a comment on the character name, perks, skill sets, etc, etc. Even color numbers and stuff like that if you have the game as well. You can put all that, and I'll try to put it into the character creator, because this game does have a character creator, and I've made a few characters off of people I know and follow on Twitter and stuff like that, with other YouTubers and Twitch streamers. I like to add actually a couple of other Twitch streamers as well that I know of. I probably can make 2 right off the bat. But yeah, that's gonna be fun to do too, because this game is pretty fun when you can just like make characters of people you like and stuff and have them go on these misadventures, you know. But yeah, it has been a long time since I last played this game. It was like sometime in June 2nd of last year. So it's been a little bit. Alright. I don't even know if there are any points left in this game. Let me check. Zombies ration, as long as you have ammo. Nothing is over. Haiku number 2. Rambiux is haiku number 2. I have 6 Zombo points, 8 upgrades, and 4 unlocks. Let's see. Oh, an arrow, trademark weapon, and natural shot. So basically this game has a upgrade system as well. Originally it didn't have an upgrade system, but this was patched in later in the game. Essentially, every time you beat a run, or complete a certain objective within the game, or even find it randomly, there are Zombo points you can get. Sometimes they'll be, like I said, random. It'll be like a laughing skull icon. You'll get 1 point. Every time you complete a major objective in the game, you get some additional points as well. And actually being able to complete a run gets you as points as well. There's a maximum amount of points you can get at a time, up to an actual limit. I think 15 for me currently should be the maximum I can hold up to. I think you originally start with 10, and then You can upgrade it to 15. I don't remember how, to be fairly honest. So there's a lot of stuff I need to upgrade. You can see how much there is, like, it tells you how many upgrades you need left, and the unlocks as well. One of my favorite strategies is focus on mechanical and medical skills, and then filling my group with useful meat shields. So there are other perks and upgrades you can get. And they're character traits, essentially. They're tied to whatever you put onto a character. A character always has, like, 2 traits. Well, it's better to show than explain. But yeah, I'm going to save my points for now. Let's hit the road. So let's actually start a game. Let's go to custom characters real quick. For example, let's see. Let's go with my buddy X here as an example. So the character creator has quite a lot to it, so you can make a lot of things here. You can change the face, hair. You can give them hat, accessories. Extras, I don't really remember. It's just like facial hair. Essentially for the male characters. That's it. You can swap gender as well. 1, 2, male or female. There's unfortunately they don't have anything for non-binary and transgender, which is a bit of a shame, but for like the character model itself, you really wouldn't notice, you know, unless you're very, very picky, but whatever. Skin tone, hair color, 6 shades or not. Game actually has a lot of different types of eyeglassware. A lot of eyeglassware. 36, but yeah. So you can enter your own custom name, and each character has a perk and a trait. The perk, which I already put for X, which is a gun collector. I just gave him something random to have random. I feel like this would go more for a different friend. You knew hoarding all those guns would be useful. Eventually, you just knew it. You get a... You can either get plus or negatives on these skill sets, depending on stuff. You gain 3 points to shooting. Start with a shotgun, rifle, pistol, and ammo. So those are like perks you can get. And then traits are like passive sort of things as well. So X has the resilient type. Really tough. Full muscle. Not a long-term planner. Takes 1 more hit than usual. Bad wits rolls. So for that means that X has an additional point of HP, but he gets bad rolls into wits. It'll make sense once you really get more into the game. I actually want to give X a different skill. Alright. Oof. I want to give him something simple like mechanic. But I think for a person like X, mechanic isn't that bad. The car is life. Note, not necessarily a competent mechanic. Starts with a wrench, obtains 2 points into mechanical, and gains 2 points into fitness. X does seem like a guy who would pretty much know his way around tech. There we go. So I already made a few characters based off of... Wait, what? Your name should not be that. Man, hold up. Oh, I actually have to type this one in. There we go. Oops. There we go. I already made a couple of characters of people I know and follow, and then some of my actual friends, and YouTubers and streamers and stuff like that. Alright. Alright. Anyways, let's pick new game. That's already a game I've did before, apparently. And here's the main sort of menu once you pick into a new game. You can either have the pre-rolled characters, and they already have pre-rolled traits and perks and names. You can also even set it to have a partner or not have a partner right off the bat. And then once you pick your characters, well, you can do this whenever you want. But then you actually have your game modes as well. There's the standard game mode, the normal default game mode. Get your skis, pack a torque. We're going to Canada. Most road recruits you will find random, but sometimes you'll be more lucky. Oops. Oops. Did not mean to do that. I thought that was a switch thing. I forget that this also counts as start the game. Actually, I have to go to each individual thing here, click it, and then either hit gotcha or OK or nah to be selected. Familiar characters mode. Most road recruits you meet are now familiar characters instead of random. These are friends that you created and saved. Make your friends and family and they'll show up in the game. And then rare characters mode. Most road recruits you meet are now special characters with unique abilities. These usually can make things a little easier, but not always. The short trip to heck mode. For impatient people that want a risky shortcut. It takes 9 driving days to get to Canada rather than the default 15. Beware, that means less days to prepare for the end. The long winding road mode. For people that like to chill and take it easy, it takes 25 driving days to get to Canada rather than the usual 15. Difficulty progression starts the same, but gets higher. At least you have more time to prepare. So this is basically like a sort of marathon mode, but not the actual marathon mode. And 4 jerks mode. Start with 4 people if you make custom characters. Made for 4-player co-op, or if you just want a full car at the start. In exchange, about 30% more zombies will spawn. So you can automatically have 4 playable characters right off the bat instead of just 2. Which is good because this game supports up to 4 players. And then the deadlier road mode. 30% more danger, 30% more excitement, about 30% more zombies. Bandits are more cruel. And you have to beat deadlier road mode to unlock the other default modes that are available. Familiar extreme. Very difficult challenge with custom characters. Unlocked by beating both deadlier road mode and the familiar characters mode. The same thing but with the special characters, but you have to defeat the you have to at least beat these previous modes to unlock. And then there's marathon mode, the actual marathon mode. Extremely difficult challenge with 30 driving days. So the long road was 25, this is 30. And Kepka mode. Abandon all hope ye who enter here. Which we have to basically do we have to beat familiar characters extreme, rare characters extreme, and marathon mode. And then 4 jerks extreme difficulty. Start with a car full of jerks, now with more zombies. About 150% more zombies will spawn. Over double, not quite triple. The final showdown will have twice as many zombies as normal, and bandits are more cruel. So we can already do this one since we already have this one beaten. Well, I've beaten in the past. And then endless mode. An impossible challenge with no end in sight. as its name suggests, endless mode means you play until you are dead. OPP mode. A for fun mode that lets you start with whatever rare characters you would like. And then the quick death mode. A quick 9-day driving day mode, now with triple the zombies. So yeah, there's a lot of game mode types. We're gonna go with the default first. But yeah, we can actually load in some characters. Let's put my buddy X here. I actually should make new characters later. But I actually want to get a run started at least, since I did all this time to explain. Let's have Luca, why not? Fighter and fierce tempered. Mechanical and the resilient type. Well, let's go. X-Radical D, here's a rumor that Canada is a safe place, free of the threat of zombies. With nothing to gain from waiting around in Florida. For some reason, X moved all the way to Florida. I don't know why, but he decides to brave the death road and travel north. Some car types are easier to repair than others, requiring a smaller mechanical skill. You can keep reading this to get other hints in the game if you're like a new player. There's also a tutorial mode that the game also lets you play, just to get your feet wet. It's a good tutorial that gives you a basic grasp of what you can do and what's what. Some great melee weapons are for low strength and fitness are the aluminum bat, nightstick, and the extreme hockey stick. So you can just get different hints in the game. But in order to actually play the game, let's hit the road. All right. To start the journey, the group decides to grab some supplies from a nearby location. In order to survive the death road, you need to hoard as many supplies as you can. You'll also need to find ways to train and grow your team. We already get 3 different options. We can either go to Walmart, which is obviously Walmart, a rest stop, which could either be like a gas station or... I think it's the gas station area, because another one would be like cabin in the woods or something like that, which is like a little cabin which has some supplies in it, or a quiet hotel which could have a random assortment of items, usually not that very good for food. We're gonna go to Walmart. The group spawns an abandoned Walmart off to the distance. It looks like it's been looted, but maybe there's some untouched loot inside. You also get like a forecast, as the game says right there. Your zombie forecast is swarm, mild, aggression, sluggish, current time, afternoon. So the swarm size means that how many enemies will be right there. Since it's mild, it'll be low. You can tell, the game will be nice enough to tell you like, okay, there's more here or there's a lot here. The aggression is sluggish means they'll be not as highly aggro. They'll aggro, but they won't be as actively aggro. And the current time is the afternoon. The game actually has a day-night cycle to it. I mean, time progression in the actual play area doesn't matter too much. It matters more when you're in the car, if that makes any sense. So let's go bargain shopping. Before we go, you can already see that X has at least a total of 4 HP. If you see that bit of blue, that means that's the extra health that he has on him. So he should have 4 HP. While Lucagen over here has 3 instead. And when you run out of HP, your character is dead. Can't come back unless you had a specific perk that actually lets your character revive. But that perk, I believe, is unlocked. Is locked currently for me. You can also set the active road or roll. Lead the mission through the salvage site. When it's on lead, that means that'll be followed by the character. If you have it on follow, which is, you know, the computer AI for me, follow and assist the team leader, which is X, or you can tell him to rest. Rest and recover from afar while guarding team supplies. This doesn't matter right now, because it's better to have at least a party member with you at all times. But if your party members, like, let's say they're at critical danger health, you can let them rest in the car. They won't get out of the car. And you can have the other party members scrounge around. But you can't rest if you only have the one character available. And certain events will force you to keep your characters with you. We'll explain that later. And last but not least, we have the statistics screen here. Trait tells you your trait, your perk, and your holding weapon. X-Radical is drawing a comic book about his life. Sounds about right. Sorta. And then it'll show you your different what's the word I'm looking for? Skills and skill strength. So unfortunately we can't see what X's strength, fitness, shooting, attitude, composure, loyalty, medical, and mechanical are, but we can tell that his wits are terrible and his morale is good. Having high morale is extremely important in this game, as it can make or break situations, because having a higher morale means you can usually get into a better situation, while having a lower morale gives you a possible into a bad situation, depending. And then we have Lucajin's, which we can see her strength is average, her composure is bad, and her morale is good. Lucajin is always spotting pop culture references. That sort of sounds right for her. And then we have our inventory, which we can equip certain things. Some characters will be nice enough to have items on them by default, others don't. And then certain characters benefit more from certain items. Usually, every character can use every type of weapon in the game, but some of them will be more efficient at using certain things based on their skills and everything. So we're actually going to switch weapons for these two. Since the hatchet is a slightly weaker weapon and it won't take as much stamina to use. In which stamina is basically based on fitness and strength. Alright. Let's actually get into the game. And hopefully I remember how to play this game. Alright. Basically on the Xbox controller, X is the attack button. I believe A is to pick up, and then holding B should be the drop item. No, it's the cycle button. Holding A actually lets you drop your item, and then pressing A lets you pick up stuff, and then using X to throw. Unfortunately, the actual act of killing zombies does not give you any boosts. I'm gonna switch these so she can be more... Oops. There we go. Didn't mean to highlight her like that. You can also press A to do like a slam down instead. There we go. Yep, we picked up a femur. We can actually use this as a weapon too. Shopping carts are good because you can actually use them to knock the other enemies down. Pick that up, thank you. If you can, it's a good idea to... Oops. It's a good idea to... Let me take that, thank you, dear. If you can, it's a good idea to kill zombies, that way they're not in your way. Unless there's a gigantic horde of zombies, then it would probably be in your best interest to try to kite around them. Oh hey, free Zombo point. Attacking the zombie will raise its aggro meter on you. But if you're able to kill it, then best if you can kill it. Also, early on, it's best to actually try to kill some of the enemies. That way you don't get into a bad situation when there's more of them, if that makes any sense. And weapons do have durability. Most weapons. Like the femur, since it's, you know, a bone, it can break. But then there's items like the hatchet and the wrench, which are indestructible. They can be used as much as you can. They can be used as much as you can use as you want, you know. Poop. Ammo in the toilets. Gasoline in the toilets. Why is there gasoline in the toilets? Well, methane is a natural flammable resource. Some gasoline, some food, some medicinal items. A piece of wood. Unfortunately, breaking these stupid things, which takes a bit of time. These kind of boxes unfortunately do not have food in them. You just have to kind of find it around or just investigate certain things to get like food, ammo, supplies, etc. But yeah, since we're just starting off, we're only going to get so much items on us. If you go to team, you can actually see what we currently have on our persons and in our car. So the car already has 8 bits of food and 100 gasoline. X already has 6 food, 39 gasoline, 2 medical supplies, 2 pistol bullets, and 2 rifle bullets. There are 3 main weapons in the game. Pistol-based weapons, rifle-based weapons, and shotgun-based weapons. And they all have their own separate ammo pool. Killing zombies does make your life easier, so you have less enemies to deal with. But you don't get any, like, perk as in, like, oh, you became stronger by killing this many zombies, sort of thing. And in order to leave the salvagery areas, you have to get back into your car and then drive away. However, if you're in the situation where you don't have a car and you're in one of these, you have to actually get to the edge of the map, which is the darkness, and then an exit symbol will appear, and then you can continue on. You can also do this while you're not in the car. You can exit the salvagery area. However, doing that means that you're forfeiting the car that you're currently using, and will have to walk on foot. And usually walking on foot is not good, because bad things can happen since you're not in the safety of a car. Alright. Miserable camping. The group wasn't able to find any shelter, but they were able to cobble together a campsite. The weather is terrible all day. Our amount goes down, unfortunately, and we eat a decent meal, so we lose some food. It is also raining, unfortunately, and the rain stopped. The road ahead has been flooded out. It looks like the car could maybe still get through it. The group decides to either take a detour, plow through, or Lucagen says, let's jump it. So every now and then, this will happen plenty of times in the game. You'll get little scenarios like these, which can determine the fate of your characters or your car, or both. And before I forget, your vehicle actually has 2 separate HP bars, essentially. You get the chalice, which is the actual durability of the car. The less durability your car has, the more susceptible it is to exploding, for the lack of a better word. So the chalice is basically your car's HP. And the engine is how strong your car is, essentially, because as long as you have 1 point into either, you'll still have a functioning car. But once that car runs out of either the chalice, it'll probably be, it'll break down or explode or something like that. If it's in the active salvatory area, if the zombies can actually attack the car when you're in the car. And if they do enough, there's enough zombies to do enough damage, your car can explode. But as long as you have one pointed chalice, the armor of your car, then you still have a functioning car to use. Whereas the engine, if your engine goes down, you either have the chance of doing a self-repair based on your character's mechanical skill, or you're gonna have to leave the car behind because it's no longer functioning. It makes more sense later on. Explaining it later on is easier. So basically, these choose your fate things can either have safe options, dangerous options, or either skill checks or, you know, durability checks for your car. Taking a detour is the safest option, but it will waste gasoline, and you need gasoline in order to drive your car. If you run out of gasoline, you are forced to leave your car behind, and you have to walk on foot as well. So there's other ways to lose your car. Losing gasoline is the more common one. Plowing through might damage the chalice of the car, and maybe the engine as well. But since we have plenty of that, that's the more safer option. And jumping it is based on the character perks for like Lucagen's character perk, which is probably based on her like wits, composure, and stuff like that, based on her temper as well, with fierce tempered. Jumping it could do the risk of damaging the car some more and damaging ourselves as well, because there's these scenarios where you can actually take damage as well. We're gonna plow through. The group decides to take a chance and plow the car through the flood. The car goes through but takes some damage. So that means that the car has already lost 2 points in its chalice. It's still a functioning car at least. We didn't get any negative detriments to our actual players. As long as we have one living player, we can keep playing. But if we lose both characters or our entire party is wiped out, then the run is over. So yeah, this game is essentially, you know, as I didn't mention this, but this game is basically a roguelite. Alright. The group drives into a city as it gets dark. Try not to lose track of time. Things can get bad after the sun sets. Yeah. So the zombie sword cast is sparse. The aggression is sluggish, but the current time is near sunset. When driving into the city, the group finds a camp supply store or a gun shop. It's a good idea to try and get guns when you can. When you select something like based on what its title is referring to, like gun shop, you're gonna find more likely to find ammo, whereas camp supplies you're more likely to find like camp-based equipments and probably some food if you're lucky. But this is leaning more towards ammo. We already have a pistol on us, so we're not doing too badly. Which we don't need one of these anyways. Hold on to these for now, I'll rearrange later. I think the gun shop does have a chance of getting you a decent gun type weapon. Or it could just give you the regular kind of fodder style guns like pistols, regular shotguns, and regular hunting rifles. Whereas the camp supply store can have a whole bunch of different stuff, but they could also have some pretty unique and helpful items as well. We're gonna go to the camp supply store. And since it's near sunset, I'm gonna take a flashlight. Here's the thing that's really important to note. When it gets dark, the game's not kidding. It gets dark and it gets really hard to see. That's why it's a good idea to have one of your characters with a flashlight so that you can see. I'm gonna hold on to the femur just to use it up because it's basically a disposable weapon. Alright. Basically, in these type of salvage areas, there's also houses that you can go inside of to loot. And usually they might have something good in them as well. You can also open drawers to see if you can get some items out of it. Oops. There we go. At least I got rid of that. Sometimes the houses are pretty big. Hold up. Okay. I do not want these scissors, though. Scissors are not... Why did you take that, Luca? We don't need scissors. Scissors are pretty... They're light, but they're very weak. But if you basically have nothing else to use... Yeah. You can also close doors that you open. And if there's zombies still in the area, they'll try to break down the doors. But closing a door gives you, you know, a little bit extra time, if that makes any sense. Alright. I wanted to check if there was any food items. Usually if you see something sparkling, that means you can get, like, an item. Or the chance of getting an item. Because sometimes there'll be junk as well. If you notice that the little question marks and exclamation marks near your characters, like that, that means there's a chance that you're going to get bitten by a zombie and take damage. There we go. And you don't want that to happen, essentially. Because, you know, getting hit, you'll take damage. Ooh, take this, though. Machetes are pretty good. Unfortunately, hold on, I'm going to switch characters. Just to get rid of this. Take that. The only really bad thing, the really, really bad thing about having an AI character is that they'll sometimes love to grab, like, really bad weapons and stuff like that. They'll sometimes get rid of your really good stuff that you're trying to hold on to, and they'll replace it with something bad. It's always a good idea to, like, kind of babysit your characters in a sense, because, let me take that off. You'll probably be using the frying pan more, since it's technically lighter. Alright, there's one more item that I want to get in the Camper's Depot, which should be here somewhere, which is this torch. You can also lock items. A burnat, which is like an electric torch which you can use to burn enemies. Burning enemies is very effective. However, not the best thing to light fires, because your characters can get caught on fire as well from the fire, and that is extremely dangerous because their HP will go down the drain essentially. Wait, where did my machete go? I have to go back. Luca, did you get rid of... I hate when they pick up the machete. The hatchets. Hatchets are okay weapons, but they're not the best. Alright. There's probably just one more room. Alright, that's all the rooms explored. I want to go back this way real quick. Alright, it's already 9, which is bad. Where's my machete? There it is. Alright. There you go. Why did you... I really do not... Oh, you know what? We can deal with that later. If you hadn't noticed, the music has slightly changed. Whenever it becomes 9 p.m. in the in-game time, the enemies start to become slowly more aggressive. And they start to appear more often. More enemies start to appear when it gets darker, and they get more aggressive. Alright, we found some food. bit of medical, some more bullets, more rifle ammo, and some shotgun ammo. Alright, really quickly I'm just gonna go to here and get rid of these freaking scissors. Because I do not like the scissors. Scissors are terrible items. I don't know why one of that was used, but there we go. Alright. Again, shooting practice. The group camps out in a big field. The group eats a decent meal. They lose 4 food. They find a row of cans sitting on a wooden fence. Let's shoot the cans. The group gets some shooting practice by blasting the cans. Our shooting skills and shooting increases for both characters. A man in red long johns runs out into the field with a pitchfork. More cans! Precious antique cans! Oh, look what you've done to them! He shakes the pitchfork and yells. X doesn't care. His loyalty is revealed to be not that very good. And Luca's morale decreases. Alright, can we just stop talking about Mondays and how I hate them? Mahout. X is having near crippling tooth pain without access to the precise tools needed. The only option is to pull it out. So we got different scenarios, which is force it out, which is a strength based. I used to be a dentist, which is a medical, which is based off of medical. Unfortunately, we don't know. We don't know our medical at the moment. And I saw this in a cartoon. So these kind of skill checks depends on your current. It will be based on your current skill levels. Force it, I know, is strength. This is medical, and this one I actually don't know which this one is. But it's a good. Some of these are usually not very good, but sometimes they'll at least give you the ability to see what your current. Because like some of these are like, you know, question marks. You won't figure it out until you get like a certain event like these or a certain way to upgrade your skills. They'll actually reveal what they are. It's very rarely you can see all of your skills. There are some scenarios where be like, oh, this character talks about themselves a lot, and then they'll actually reveal either all or nearly all of their skills levels and stuff like that. I'm gonna go with I used to be a dentist. X ends up having a lot of pain. The tooth extraction was messy, clumsy, and painful. To make it worse, he pulled the wrong tooth and had to do it again. X takes some damage, his morale decreases a lot, and his medical is decreased to be hot garbage. Ooh, and so it's so bad, he actually needs 4 medical. Oops. X snaps and starts yelling insults at Luca. Luca yells rag and causes a huge fight. Oof! Their morale tanks a lot. Outside of Canada, most of society and civilization has been destroyed. You can still find people engaging in trade, with preserved food being the new currency. We have 11 food, and we decide to go to a trading camp. Alright. Sometimes you'll find trading camps, and you'll probably get access to items, weapons, ammo, but they usually cost food. And if you're lucky, you can find some free supplies in these houses. Or free grenades. And free food. The group runs into someone selling extra rifle ammo. Oh. She says that she's frugal with ammo, I don't think killing multiple zombies with one shot. So, you can trade food to get ammo. She offers 6 rifle ammo per food, which we're not going to do. We can also have X rob her, apparently. The group is a woman who is covered in hammers. They hang from several tool belts and bandoliers. I don't know that word. Can I tell you a secret? I love blunt weapons. I'll sell you my spares cheap. You have 11 food left. You get a sledgehammer, a ballpoint hammer, or we're gonna have X just rob her. Group meets a man who's carrying many swords. They clank around his move. One day I'll make the finest zombie slaying sword ever seen. I'll just have to figure out how to make swords first. I'll see you some as found. We can get a cheap katana for $5, but since it's a cheap katana, it'll break. We didn't really find anything we'll need here, unfortunately. But we could rob them, but there's a chance of them probably attacking back, or... Now what the hell, we can rob them. There's a possible chance of them attacking or just making our morale go down and stuff like that. And since our morale is pretty bad, it's probably not the best decision. Alright. Characters have random dialogues around and stuff. X's body is affected by the stress of this hopeless destination. X's fitness decreases. X! There's a dog wandering nearby. It keeps a distance but watching the group with guarded interest. It becomes rare to see a dog that trusts people. You have 14 food left. So there are other types of recruitable characters in the game. It's not just human characters. You can actually recruit dogs, and depending on the characters, cats. But usually it's more so dogs. And having a dog with us increases our survivability. The group lures Agatha over with food. She knows a good source of meals when she sees and decides to stick around. We lose 2 food and Agatha joins the team. Onwards to Canada. So we now have a dog with us. So it's an extra party member. Wow, X. Wow, you ass. You freaking ass, X. God damn it, X. I would have kicked him out, but we need human players more so. The city is covered in hordes of undead and wreckage that has been touched by previous fire. The group gets surrounded and their only chance is to sprint through the sewers. Swarm size is mild, their aggression is irritated, which is bad, and the current time is late night. Oof. Oof. Hold on to this. I'm actually going to switch to this. Alright. Let's go. Oh, it's under... Oh, crap. It's the under area. I thought this was supposed to be the stupid... Oh, this is the worst kind of scenario. Which is going through the sewers. That means we need to get out of here ASAP. It's a good idea to leave the doors closed too, so they don't come out. Sometimes zombies will come out of the water too, which is really bad too. You can hear that sort of splashing noise. Ooh. Alright. No. I need you to take this gun. Alright. Take this machete. Take exit stage left. Alright. Well, in these type of scenarios, we need to find an exit. And usually it's a bit of a trek to find an exit. Thankfully it wasn't too bad and the exit's right here. Alright. You found the ladder. Out of here. Let's get out of here. 1 bit of food, 1 medical, some bullets, and a few zombies destroyed. Thank goodness. If it was too good to be true, it probably is. Alright. Luca says someone is... Oh my god, Luca! Why are you doing this right now? Oof, what a bad scenario. Let's, take these supplies out of her hands. Sorry, Luca. X, you ass. Yeah, this is the worst time for that to have happened, because we just got this instead. Glimmer of hope on the death road. X feels refreshed, or inspired after managing to survive that situation. He feels like he's getting the hang of this. Choose a reward for the survivor. So, yeah. If Luca could have been not angry for a minute, we could have increased her morale and gained a random skill point, or increase our medical, increase strength, or mechanical. Let's see. Our medical is terrible. And our vehicle is not doing so well. We're gonna go with mechanical. All these cards aren't getting any less broken. So our mechanical has been revealed to be frowny face, and it's now been revealed to be an average. And we get a Zombo point. Anytime we complete like little scenarios like the ones that we had earlier, and then sieges, which we'll explain later, we can earn Zombo points this way. So we have 8 out of 15. Unfortunately, we're down to 1 party member. You can whine all you want, X. It's your own damn fault. In the moon, there's an injury. We don't have any medical supplies. Let's leave the moose alone. Those other things are based off, like, skill checks, essentially. Oh, good. This is actually pretty good. X finds an isolated car garage. The sign says Master Tuners. He finds some gas and a lot of spare parts in good condition. So this is pretty good. We can repair the car and tune it up, repair it and fine-tune the car for 3 days. Unfortunately, doing that for 3 days means we eat at least 6 bits of food. So the safer option is just do a regular car repair and tune up. X tries to repair the car in hopes of hope it goes a little further before breaking down. The repairs take a good part of the day and are very difficult. The car has seen better days. The car looks all beat up but still sturdy. And our mechanical increases some more. We eat some food. So now our car has a little bit more to it, a little bit more life to it. And thankfully our mechanical has gone up as well. Getting good mechanicals can be a big lifesaver. Holy shit, it's Tony! It's nice to see a familiar face. He's yelling at some survivors because they made fun of his hair. He has the oblivious trait and the big bruiser trait. Let's get our buddy Tony in. Hell yeah. Seems unusually calm. His attitude is pretty great, his wits are pretty bad, and he has pretty good morale. Tony also has the big bruiser perk, which means that he's more based on melee, and he can fight with just using his fists instead of weapons. While driving around the suicide stop for supplies, hermit's cabin, burning house, or drive around for 25 more gas. Oof. Burning house is not very good because if you ever see text that's red, that means that the objective is more dangerous. And flashing, it depends. It could be even more dangerous, or it's a special event. While trying to drive away from a big horde, the group takes a detour through the deep woods. After taking a wrong turn, they spot a cabin. There's smoke coming from the chimney. Siege alert! There's no escape! The horde is massive. The current time is the afternoon, and the siege length is 1 hour in-game time. So it'll take a few minutes. Alright. Tony is pretty good in fisticuffs. We don't need the flashlight. We'll take the grenade just in case. We'll have you carry a hatchet at Tony just in case. Probably rename Tony later. This is actually based off one of my friends' name. I'll probably change it to his username. Alright. What we want to do is hole up in here as quickly as possible. The angriest hermit. The hermit is already infuriated. You brought all these zombies, didn't you? Get out of my house. Maybe try again when there's less zombies. Alright. Unfortunately, he's kind of not doing anything. Well, he can do some work at least. Alright. We'll have him do the work and we'll frag out! Alright, that helped a lot. Hockey Stick is really good at knocking down characters. Siege is over. You can now try to escape. Hooray! That means all the aggroed enemies have stopped spawning now. Alright. The Hermit is slightly less inferior now, but not by much. Well, what is it? I got a lot of important Hermit stuff to do. We can ask for Hermit wisdom, have him join us, or tell the Hermit to cool it, which is not a very good option. I don't remember if unlocking or taking the Hermit with us is an achievement. I'm actually going to check real quick. I think it is. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, it is an achievement. So let's ask him to join us. Of course I'm not going to join you. I was doing just fine before that horde showed you. The hero isn't swayed by X's charms. X, you fool! He is worth an achievement. Oh wait, why is he following us? Yeah, he didn't join. Damn it. I wonder if we would have to have fought the horde outside in order to have him not irritated, or have someone with like charm or something like that. The group gets a rare peaceful moment to relax on an apartment roof. There's time to talk, and someone reveals a lot about themselves. So this is one of the scenarios I was mentioning earlier, where you can have the possibility of having one of your characters show off all of their like stats and stuff. And it usually can give a boost to either a stat or morale. I think it's probably just morale. Alright. How about UX? It reveals his true essence. His strength is terrible, his shooting is not very good, his fitness is not very good, his attitude is okay, his composure is terrible. So we managed to see everything else that he's capable of. Yeah, he's not very good with the rest of his stuff. Remember fun? I remember fun. Man, I miss fun. It gets late and there's no place to camp. Solo zombies are around. Who decides to stay up? Watch. Alright. Fortunately, the best person would be Tony at the moment. He has to stay away. Feels less pretty groggy. His morale goes down and his loyalty is revealed as well. Alright. The group sees a city in the distance with zombies crowding the streets. Getting back alive may be difficult. You can either go to the bar or you can go to the arcade. Arcade is pretty good because you can upgrade shooting. Whereas the bar, you can probably get more food and stuff like that. Unfortunately, Tony is pretty tired too. But it's probably best to have 2 playable characters at the same time. I'm going to leave the hatchet back behind. Unfortunately, since Tony is tired, most of his stats go down. Moe's Pub, which is an obvious reference to a certain something. Alright. X has seen this kind of thing before. This person's clearly drank way too much soda, judging from the bottles lying around. Now he needs food to even out his blood sugar. There might be some food in the nearby building. Poke him for 4 hours is probably not the best thing to do. Thankfully, Tony is strong enough to... There we go. Bottles aren't that very good, but they can be used into something else. For a rusty machete, it does have... Oh, you picked up the gun. Right. Take these pool cues, though. Not the best, but they do have poking power TM to them. I'm gonna hoard this gun, though. Okay. And that already broke. I mean, wooden-based items don't last very long, unfortunately. Unfortunately, our dudes are not very good when it comes to durability of fighting and stuff. Probably have X do most of the work, unfortunately. Ooh, let's leave this room. Get out of there. Alright, nothing here. Something here. Some bullets. Don't really need bullets. A toilet. Probably not a good idea to go into the toilet. There's a bit of a mini horde in there. Piece of wood takes a little bit less strength to use. Alright. Toilet gas, everyone's favorite. Alright. Nothing in here. Nothing in here. Let's get out real quick. We already got a bit of a mini horde here too. I don't know if we need at least 1 or 2 bits of food to wake that person up. If you're able to knock down a zombie, it's usually easier to kill him that way. Over time, they'll take enough damage as well. Alright. I'm gonna try and see if we can wake up with 1 bit of food on him. Because otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. Feed him 1 bit of food. Start smothering food down Winfredo's mouth as he sleeps. Okay, I'm awake. He says he'll follow you for a while. Also that you should meet him outside of town. If you both make it. Alright. You need an actual weapon other than a bottle. Take that. Thank you. Thankfully, having 1 more character means more survivability. And since he's pretty much full of piss and vinegar in him, he'll be a more reliable source of help. Nothing in the toilet, unfortunately. Alright. Unfortunately, if you find an NPC that could potentially be recruited, they aren't as active in the party than an actual party member. Alright. Bullets. gas. Not a whole lot of stuff in this area, unfortunately. Find like the kitchen, we might be fine. There we go. There might be a kitchen up here. Or we could just have nothingness. Throwing furniture, if you have enough strength to do it, is really good. Because it usually... Throwing furniture can usually kill a zombie, if you're lucky, or just knock them out. Ooh, gasoline, yes. Or having like a bit of furniture in front of you as you're walking is really helpful at knocking down zombies as well. Alright. We got a few more rooms we can explore. Hopefully get some more goodies. We're getting mostly bullets though. Let's leave this party here. Alright. Unfortunately, some of these houses have really big rooms to them. They also tend to have a lot of bullets. There we go, a kitchen. Perfect. Kitchens are great, because they usually have a ton of food in them. Not every house has a kitchen in it, though. Alright. What? Oh, the machete broke. Ooh, that's not great. The machete is really good, even if it's rusty. But its durability isn't... varies. Want to make sure not to have too many exclamation marks near your character. Alright, let's get out of here, though. It's getting a bit dangerous here. I think that should be all the available buildings that we can go into. Get rid of some of the enemies in front of the car, because running over the zombies can do a tiny bit of damage to the car. I think there was one last pull queue in here. Let me drop the bit of wood and take that instead. Let's get out of here, though. Right, 7 food, some more gas, some more medical, and some bullets. Wilfredo catches up with the group at a safe spot. He offers a reward in thanks for saving him. We can either recruit him, get 45 shotgun shells, or a stash of 10 medical. The 10 medical is actually really good. Now we don't have to worry about losing too much from this. Alright. Bandits catch up with the group by surprise. It's really terrible spot for them to fight in. They demand that all food and half the supplies are handed over. No thanks. Unfortunately, you'll find bandits, and you can give up stuff to safely get through. But usually that's really bad if you do that. So the option you can do is run for it. However, running for it makes you take damage. Alright. X's medical increases a bit, thankfully. Alright. Alright. The group sends up a cat outside a grocery store. They notice another group has been following them and will probably attempt to loot the place. Send someone to loot. Tony has the best loyalty, so it's probably best to him go out. Alright. Tony brings back some food. His morale goes up. We get a lot of food, and we eat some of it. Alright. Everyone's getting healed up. Thankfully, we did take all that extra medical. The group finds a professional car garage. The sign says Car Pros with a Z, because, you know, 90s. They find some gas and a lot of scrap metal. Just need time to tinker. We get some additional gas, car repair and armor the car for 2 days. We have the food for it, but we're just going to do a regular repair. Our engine isn't doing very good though. X tries to repair the car and hopes to get a little further in breaking down the car. Repairs take a good part of the day. The car runs like it's in good shape. The car looks undamaged. And our mechanical goes up for X. So the car's engine has gone up, the chalice has gone back up. And more importantly, X's mechanical has gone up. The better your mechanical, the better your car can stay alive. Alright. X is fully healed. Tony will need to be healed up later. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for UFO landing site. Quiet Farm. UFO landing site. I'd be stupid to check that out, but at the same time, let's check it out. While driving around the woods, the group sees a UFO amidst the trees. Whoa! Watch out, there's something moving near it. Horde size is overwhelming. Late afternoon. Siege hour is 2 hours. Holy crap. We might actually need a pistol for this. The Dolt is slightly better than the average pistol. Alright. Tony, you take a backup pistol just in case we need it. Let's go. Alien exist for real. You knew it. The alien is a little busy at the moment. Try talking later. If it survives the siege. I want to believe. Man in black. He's an expressionless man in a black suit. There's no aliens here. There's no such thing as aliens. Also, zombies do not exist. Very funny. Alright. Pew pew pew. Pew pew pew. Oh man, the alien is great. Holy crap. I didn't expect the alien to be this good. Holy crap. His beam just nukes the zombies. That's amazing. Well, it doesn't nuke. I'm guessing it's supposed to be a Men in Black reference. On closer inspection, this thing is not a UFO. It's some sort of weird car. There's also no visible door on it. The little gray alien must know how to open this. Alright. I don't know if that weapon has infinite ammo into it, but I'm gonna hope it does. Holy crap, this alien's amazing though. I didn't expect his laser gun to just nuke through these zombies. Also, is it me or is it around the UFO that makes like the sort of green color to it? I think the siege is almost over at least. That thing must have infinite ammo to it. Holy crap. Either that or a very high amount of ammo. Siege is over and you can now try to escape. Okay. Probably get rid of all the other jerks first. Alright. The alien pokes X with a glowing finger. His brain is filled with information about how to open slightly more complicated unlocked car doors. The alien takes this opportunity to run away. Oh, he's gone. Can't talk to the men in black. The door slides open when X touches it. The alien car is impressive already. Our morale goes up. Let's get into this car. Is he coming with us? I guess you're just gonna stay here. Free car. Free alien car. Alright. We're out of medical, but we are fully healed. Hobbling traveler. What? The group is driving down a quiet back road and sees a strange figure. It's hobbling around with no coordination. The figure is maybe intoxicated or maybe wounded. Let's give him a ride. The hobbling person sniffs the air around for a bit while staring at the group. It takes a bit of struggling with the door, but eventually gets into the car. Woof joins the team. Onward to Canada. Hell yeah. What is this, 2004? I wish I was back in 2004. All the games that are back that time was way cheaper. The group sits down around the campfire, finding this campsite was rough, so they are getting in a bad mood. Let's plan out for tomorrow. Science plan for this day is a good use of time and helps them focus on the big picture. Morale goes up and Whoop's wits is revealed. Nice. Let's give a look at Woof here. Woof is... I'm not sure. We can tell his morale is good and his wits is really good too. Alright. A man in a makeshift armor made of athletic gear is standing guard in the middle of a narrow wooden bridge on the road. He is wearing boxing gloves, staring forward at the car, silent as he blocks the way past. Push him off the bridge or plow through the car with the car. Yeah, our stuff isn't very good, so use the car. The group just ignores this armored man standing in the bridge and crashes through with a thunk. The car ticks through but takes some damage. How is our new alien car doing? Oof, that took a bit of damage. Oh well. Alright, let's go visit the trader camp. Oh! Methinks me should not stay here very long. Yeah, we definitely shouldn't stay here very long. I'm having a fire sale. Absolutely everything must go. Resist the hot deals for now. As in, we are leaving this place and not coming back, obviously. It's like, yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh, Mall of the Dead. The group is driving through a ruined city when they end up being surrounded by all sides. They are funneled into the only place that looks defendable, a ruined mall, which is horde is massive near the afternoon, and the siege is an hour and a half. Oof! Not a very good scenario. Alright, you can actually carry a few things. We should probably have you carry a few things. I think it was in the afternoon, so that we shouldn't have to worry about it being dark. And if there's anything worth replacing, we'll replace it. We'll hold on to our gun, though. Tony, you should probably leave this gun behind. Not a wise decision, probably, but yeah. What broke? Alright, doesn't matter. Oh, he's dead. You hold on to this. I'll take that. Oh my god, this is too long. Oh yeah, thanks game. God damn it, game! You piece of shit! Come on, Woof, get over here! We already lost freaking X because of him being a... Yeah, that was bad. We lost X. X is dead as disco. And he had all of our mechanical, which was the bad thing. Get fitness, we kind of need that. Alright. Oof, all of our fitness was terrible, but now at least it's not as terrible. Alright. Good. Oh, we don't have any fucking supplies. Jerks. Lost save house is probably better. We can get another person here, which... Sometimes this is a little... I don't know, it's been a while since they patched the game too, so... We can help someone here. They can give us something if we find them. Sometimes, however, the character does not spawn in, but this was like... I don't know, a while ago though. But then the Lost Safe House has the possibility of us getting something really good. If we can find where it is. I don't know if Safe House counts as an office area or a hotel area. But either way, both of these aren't great. But I mean, there's a mild and sluggish swarm, so... Yeah. You can also recruit this person too, but... Our supplies-wise isn't the best. I think we're gonna go to the Lost Safe House instead. Leave the gun behind, leave the umbrella behind. What should we take for Woof? Actually, I think I'll have him hold on to the hockey stick. It's better than nothing, and I'll hold on to the frying pan in case that hockey stick breaks. That's probably the best option. Tony is okay, he has 3 HP. Wolf isn't because he only has 1 left, so we want to make sure he doesn't take any damage if possible. We could leave him behind, but going in by ourselves is extremely risky. It's extremely risky because if we get ambushed, we're dead. We drop everything that we left behind, and Wolf would have to go on his own. So we want to make sure he's coming with us. Thankfully, Tony is good at punching. Nothing here. Unfortunately, there'll be houses like these that'll have nothing in them. Nothing here. Also unfortunate. Something here, at least. Try to get through these areas as quickly as possible. Thankfully, since they're sluggish, they shouldn't be really aggro heavy. Always beat a zombie that's been knocked down. Conjectural technologies? What? Safe here. Let's go into safe here because we want to find the safe that's here. Alright. More importantly, find food and stuff. Food in the trash can as well. Alright. Unfortunately, this is a bit of a big house. Ooh, a lot of good stuff in here. Right. Ooh, a gun, though. Ooh, a spine, too. Spine's a pretty good weapon. Broom isn't that very good, but it's like the hockey stick, which you can push down enemies. I actually want to get back to the car just to... I need you to give me this real quick. Thank you. What? Oh, the hockey stick broke. Wolf, please take that. Thank you. Alright, we need to get back to the car and put some of this stuff away. Right away. Alright. Oh, the car is so far away to get to, too. That sucks. We want to put the guns away. Alright. The stick can break after some time, at least. Go this way just to see if there was another house, but there isn't. Alright. How much more is this to this area? Oh my god, there's still another street to this area. We don't want to stay too long in this area because... Alright. The longer we stay, the more enemies will spawn in. And the more aggro they'll start getting, especially once it gets to 9 PM. We want to get out of here before 9 PM, if possible. But I do want to get as much stuff as possible. Right. Alright. Medical. Thank goodness, we need a lot of that. Tony's pretty strong, so he can easily pick up that table. Conjectural technologies. What is this? Looks like some sort of mad scientist thing. There's no telling what could it do if it's messed with. I have no idea what that thing is supposed to be. However, there are toilets here. Sure. Tony gets blasted by a mysterious science ray until the machine sees worse. He feels energized. His strength increases, his fitness increases, he's more perceptive, his wits increase, his shooting increase. Cool. I guess it had the chance of increasing our stuff. Or stats. Okay. I mean, it didn't do anything negative. There's no more after this, okay. I think this might be the last house. Yeah. Alright. Food. Nice hit with the chair. Get out of here. More food. We need to get out of here as quickly as possible, though. A bathroom with a toilet. And one last room here. Which is another bathroom with some medical, which is good, because we need all the medical we can get. Since Wolf is not doing so good. It's already 7 p.m., so we need to get out of here as quickly as possible. Alright. Let us GTFO. Man, we still got 8 days left until Canada. Come on, Wolf. Alright. 6 food, 2 gas, 3 medical, 7 bullets. Pretty good. At least now we can heal Wolf. And our medical goes up a little bit. Berry picking. Oof. The only... Oof. I mean, we have 21 food. Picking berries would be really good, but at the same time, it'll make us tired. And all of our stats will go down. Well, mostly like strength and fitness will go down by a lot. And who knows when the next siege could take place. The group really doesn't want to pick berries for 8 hours. The extra food would have definitely helped, but... yeah. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. You can go to the big house or the bookstore and drive around for 0 gas. Wait, are we? Oh, we're not out of gas. Okay, thank goodness. I was like, wait, are we out of gas? Because it says 0 gas, but no, that's fine. Decisions. Because usually driving around costs gas to do as well. Unless it's a perk of the UFO car, I don't know. But I think the UFO car also uses gasoline. A bookstore isn't the best, but we can get like a magazine that can give us a stat boost. Big house will have just, it'll be a, a big old house so you can get stuff around the area. I don't know. Either way, one of these two is let's go to the book house. The group sees a large bookstore. Most of the books and magazines have gotten wet and rotten by now, but one here is in good condition. Thick storm, calm in the afternoon. Alright, let's get rid of this broom real quick. Hold on to the frying pan just in case. Oof! I didn't expect it to be so full. Thankfully we can punch good. I'm really glad that we didn't pick berries earlier, otherwise we'd be tired and in probably some really bad shape. Books aren't the best throwing weapon style item. But they're good at knocking down zombies. Ooh! He finds a book in good reading condition, almost ruined magazines and books. The book is called The Complete Guide to Lifting. He stuffs it in his backpack. Nice! I think that might be the strength-based book. Ooh, tired though. Not good. I kind of want to explore around and see if we can find something good though. Need these two. So stop being tired! Alright, we're probably gonna have to do a little kiting around in order to survive. I want to explore the other rooms, but not while these two are tired. Alright. Ooh, we got a sizable horde. Bathroom, not bad. Don't want to linger here too long, because then they'll start swarming into the bathroom and we'll... Yeah. Alright. Of course, if they start funneling in one at a time... Let's back off just a little bit for them to rest. Thankfully, there aren't too many of them. Alright. Thankfully, Tony's good at punching. Let him rest a little bit. Books are good as a cheap way to do some damage. Alright. Rest up. Get that glowing red out of his face for a second or two. Alright. Should be good now. We took out most of the horde at least. Always good to like deal with a smaller horde than the larger horde. That way you can back off from it. Alright. More books. Thankfully there's plenty of books that just throw. Let's get out of here. Hopefully there'll be something in here. Anything will be good. Aside from just... No, it's just mostly toilet. Or open toilet stalls. We already found the one item that we can get here, which is the book. So it's time to vacate. Let's get out of here. Alright, complete guide to lifting. Everyone has a chance to read it and learn some things. Strength increase, strength revealed, strength increase, and strength revealed. Alright. Heavy traffic. There's a large horde of zombies. The girl doesn't shoot get through or not. Seek shelter in a house, which will definitely be a siege. Take a detour, which might waste some gas, which we can afford, I think. And plow through, it will make the car take some damage. And if we're really unlucky, we'll start a siege or lose our car. How's our car doing? Okay. Let's take a detour. The group decides to take a detour. This is usually a bad idea. Funny enough, this car takes no gas. Ah, so that's probably the perk of this car, is that it doesn't need gasoline. But, it's probably not possible to repair this thing. Alright, Nadia Zana. It's nice to see a familiar face. She is eating candy bar. Those things still haven't gone bad. Trade is practical, and perk is ultra fit. How is our food doing? We got enough food. We can use another party member. Hell yeah. We also get 2 food because she was eating food apparently. The campground that the group set up smells terrible. The source of the smell is a complete mystery. Endure the smell or drive off with no sleep. Driving off with no sleep is bad, so let's endure the smell. The group endures the smell zone all night until they pass out. They are not happy in the morning, but they were at least able to sleep. We lose some morale, eat some food, and our morale for her increases at least. The group leaves a dentist's office while finding some leftover medical supplies and many technically edible tubes of toothpaste. Woof goes to the waiting room and grabs a magazine from their sparse collection. Gurgle for the sensitive soul, which I think might be something. Questionable science should be medical, and celeb news, I don't know which one that is. I'm going to go with questionable science though. Wolf feels pessimistic about the magazine's predictions of the flying hovercrafts and viewers. Now that civilization is more or less destroyed, it was still a pretty interesting magazine. Our attitude is revealed, our attitude decreases, and our morale increases. You also get some food and medical. Ooh. The group drives into a outskirt of the city. Zombies mill around, but they haven't seemed to have noticed the group yet. Moderate, sluggish, and late morning. We can go to a apartment with a bark banner or a convenience mart. We're going to the convenience mart. We kind of need food since there's 3 of us here. Alright, what do you have? A broom. Have a frying pan as a backup. Tony doesn't really need anything, and you can hold on to those bones. And something already broke. The bone. Alright. Let's go up. Feels good to have a third party member at the least. Ooh, is that what I think that is? Oh baby, it's a baseball bat. Please take it, thank you. Punch a friggin' sofa with your fist, Tony. Well done. Baseball bat is pretty good. Unfortunately, it can be destroyed, but it does last a good while. Alright. Let's continue on this way. Thankfully, it's the late morning, so there's plenty of time before night. Alright. Having a third party member really does make a difference. Nice. Nothing. Swindler. Alright, we at least explored the upper area of this area. So we can start progressing downward. It's a pretty funneled area too. There's the car. Need to find the mart though. It's probably a mini mart. Take care of some of the enemies outside at least. food. Take this drawer. There we go. Some redecorating the interior design. Who doesn't want a drawer in their bathroom? Cardboard box is a pretty good lethal weapon, apparently. I mean, just about anything is. Thank you. Nothing. This house wasn't that great. I feel like the AI isn't as good as it used to be. I feel like the AI playable characters had more aggro to them. Wait, this is the edge of the map, right? Yeah, this is the edge of the map. Where's the convenience mart? Did I miss it? Did I miss the convenience mart? Nothing here. Ooh, there's some food at least. A refrigerator that's unfortunately in the way. Unfortunately, the refrigerator is, you know, a refrigerator, so good luck breaking that. Unless you're a freaking beefcake. Alright. We still have plenty of time to explore at least. It's just more enemies will start spawning in is the only bad thing. More medical. More toilet gas. Nothing in here. There we go. Let's go this way. Where is that convenience store? We already went in this house. There's our car. Don't attack the car. We can actually lose some durability doing that. Yeah, this is the edge of the map. I thought a convenience store was supposed to spawn in, right? Well, we got some supplies at least, but I thought there was supposed to be a convenience store as well. Well, we got plenty of food, a bit of ammo, and some other supplies. The car is doing worse for wear. Alright. The group finds an abandoned campground with a fire pit. Wolf even finds an old, somewhat stale, extra large pack of marshmallows. Hell yeah. Group sets up camp and then eats a huge bag of marshmallows instead of dinner. There's even some food left. Nice. That's usually a really good scenario. Alright. The swallow fix. The group stumbles upon a Swallowflex home strength and fitness machine TM. You don't see these much around after all the lawsuits against it and the government ordered recalls. Pick someone to use the Swallowflex and probably get killed. Yeah, let's do away with the getting killed. Alright. The group continues to make progress on the death road. As long as one person makes it alive, the dream of Canada lives on. We have 30 food. Unexpectedly, the group finds someone they can trade with. Alright. Ooh, this is pretty good. Let's explore around. We might get some free stuff. Like some food. Woof. Bark. Food. Food. Bones. The group finds a man near a rusted truck. The truck is full of gas tanks and oily rigs. Both the man and the truck reek of gasoline. He offers to sell 10 units of gas in exchange for every food item he gets, so we have 30 food left. We don't really need gasoline. Our car does not run on gasoline. It's only, you know, perk that it doesn't run on gasoline, but repairing it is probably another story. Chicken! I like chickens, Eddie. You get a free egg. A particularly tense-looking woman offers to sell you a spare weapon. I only carry the best stuff. Get a Molotov, a parking meter, or a chainsaw. Chainsaw's pretty nice. It's 20 food though, it's really expensive. Wasn't there a third end? There she is. Hello. The group sees a woman standing near a stockpile of crates. The crates seem to contain a large amount of food and drinks. I got food, and I'm looking for some great weapons. She takes a quick look at what Tony is carrying. She doesn't see anything she wants, however, there's something you can sell sitting in the car's trunk. So yeah, if you have anything of actual value in your weapons here, you can actually trade them off and get some food. Depending on what you're using, you'll get more food out of it. The Dolt probably give us 2 or 3 food, but selling the Dolt is probably not a good idea. We can sell the rifle for 1 additional food, which isn't a great idea either. She probably could take the fishing pole, but I don't remember, to be fairly honest. But I want to hold on to my stuff as well. Well, as much as I like the chainsaw is 20 food, and we left with 10. Let's drive off though. And I'm actually gonna take a small break. I need to take a small break. Yeah. Resume with continue. Alright. There we go. I'm gonna take myself a small break, and when we come back, we'll continue some more depth of the game. I'll try and either finish this time or maybe return. I really like that myself. I'm gonna take a break. Okay, there we go. I was wondering what... Wanted to make sure on OBS's side the thing was popping up proper. Alright. Let's continue with this one. Yikes. Alright. The car's broke down from use and abuse. It won't start up again. We can either abandon the car, punch the car, or attempt to fix it. Unfortunately, we don't know anyone's stats and stuff. So unfortunately, we have to gamble. But it's a sci-fi car, so it's probably not going to be... It's probably not going to be repaired. But we can at least potentially see our... we can potentially see our mechanical for Nadia. Pops up the hood. She completes fails after wasting it. She had not so good. We ate food. Shame. The group continues walking through the countryside. It's a very eventful, but at least there are no zombies or dangers in sight. For the first time in a long time, they are able to drop their guard and walk in some form of peace. At least it wasn't bad, but it's gonna get bad. Ants attack. After a hard day looking for a car, and the group finds a camping site, during the night they are attacked by ants and must leave without sleep. Stupid ants! Nobody likes ants. Alright. While trekking through the woods, the group gets pretty lost. If they keep going, they're gonna waste a lot of time. You have her try to climb and look around. She is practical and ultra fit, but she's also tired. Let's try. Nope. So they climb a tree. On the way, the trance is holding her weight, causes the just fall good distance. Ouch. At least we have healing. Oh. The group sees a dirt road stretched out in the distance. There is a lot of red cars and a lot of zombies. At the end is one car that looks like it might start. Very thick, but they're calm and it's late night. Everyone's hurt, especially Nadia. Let me get rid of this kitchen knife for you. Tony, hold on to that egg, actually. Bark, hold on to everything else. Tony, you need to carry a flashlight, though. We desperately need one. Unfortunately, everyone's tired, which is extremely bad. Tony can afford to take a hit, at least. There's some extra gasoline on the floor. Come on, come on, come on. GTFO. Go through the route where there's less enemies. Go, my egg! Stupid zombies! Oh my god, why is there so many assholes here? This is stupid! Bark, did all of your stuff break? All of your stuff broke. Move it, you two! Just get in the car. Go, car, go! Jesus. Heal someone, please. Oh, oh, great! Great! Great game. We got out of that crappy situation to go into another crappy situation. Tony, carry a gun, please. Preferably this gun. Put this here. Nadia. Worst case scenario, use that. Woof. Worst case scenario, use that. Get in the house, you two. Oh, they're still tired. I hate that you guys are using your guns. Yeah, just shoot. We need you guys alive. Thankfully, the AI is pretty good at shooting. Okay. Stop shooting, just attack. Thank you. Thankfully, most of the zombies outside should have despawned as well. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. Thankfully, one more bit of medical and some food and stuff. Nail boards aplenty. Alright. At least live through that. Let's get the hell out of here. Choose on a non-zombie boat. Heals, at least. Alright. What's our yeah, let's get the morale and random skill upgrade. We kind of need that. Every day is a great teacher as long as you don't get eaten. Our morale increases for everyone. Nadia's medical goes up. Tony's strength goes up. Woof's strength increases. Was Woof's strength that bad? Or is it because they were tired? And 2 Zombo points. Hopefully our crew can sleep. Could someone please heal Woof? Woof is not doing so well. Alright. Thank you. How's our stats now? Not poopa stinka. Alright, your strength is average. Your fitness isn't that very good. Your strength is great, and your fitness isn't great. Your fitness is pretty good. Your mechanical isn't that very good. Tony's medical is average. Wit's pretty good, and attitude's alright. Alright. There we go. Now we're fully healed. We're out of medical, though. House rescue, roadside rescue. Ooh. Oof. They're both red text, too. Roadside is... I don't know what the roadside one is, but the house rescue is probably the better one. The group sees an agitated horde of zombies chasing someone. They flee into a nearby house. Thick, mega cheesed. Great. That's the worst level of aggression. Yeah, let's leave one of these behind. No, don't lock. I hate when it does that. Okay. Leave this behind. Yeah, that's good enough. It's not too late, at least. Unfortunately, they're mega cheese, so... yeah. That means that they're gonna be extremely aggressive. Furniture is art. Tony, now is not the time to be tired. You guys had slept already. Furniture is very, very good at dealing with the hordes. You piece of shit. Die for that. Fortunately, we need to go around finding whoever's trapped in here. We also want to get out of here as ASAP too before we get a big ass horde. Die already, assholes. Alright. This kind of scenario is not a bad idea to kill our first thing that's in the rooms. Just so they don't try to find us later. Thank you. Fortunately, this area is pretty big. We want to make sure we can find whoever's in here before they get lunched on. Jerks. Thanks for finding some good supplies at least. Let's check. Alright. Unfortunately, we need at least one more medical supply. Alright. Thankfully, hitting these stupid zombies with the chairs and stuff is really valuable. Hello, we need you. Talk, talk, talk. Damn it, Emery. You piece of shit. Follow us. Alright. Let's get out of here. This place stinks. I'm leaving. Alright. Some food, only one medical, and a ton of ammo. Alright. Group mechanical training, group first aid, morale pep talk. The pep talk wouldn't be that bad, but the medical will probably... Mechanical. What's our mechanical looking like? Not the best, but not the best. Honestly, one of these two. I don't know if first aid heals us. Because if it heals us, that's gonna be the biggest waste. So let's go with mechanical training. The group gets all sorts of secret mechanical tips from Emery. The training ends and he departs. Whoops's increases, Tony's increases, Nadia's increases. Unfortunately, it didn't reveal what it was. Ooh, kinda pushy. The group finds another traveler by the roadside named Tammy. She insists on joining the group immediately. The group isn't even given a chance. Tammy joins the party onward to Canada. Her attitude is pretty great, but her composure is not the best. Great, now we have a fourth, which means more food will be eaten. And yeah. Tammy, you may or may not become a, you know. Yeah. The bandits have blocked narrow road ahead with their cars. Their leader, Lord Humongo, he speaks. Just walk away, give us your car, your oil, your gas, and I will spare your lives. Await your answer. How's our vehicle? Decent enough. Plow through. Yeah, screw them. Tony takes 2 damage, though. The car gets through, but takes some damage. I can't afford to lose the car. Cannot afford to lose the car. Ah, not good. Shoot golf balls at the zombies. Prepare for a siege, which I really would like to not have to do. I was hoping mechanical for this one. The group camps out in a pro shop near a golf course. Wolf looks out the window and sees a large group of zombies approaching from the driving range. I think the first one might be a mechanical check. If it fails, though, we probably could take damage. But our mechanical is average. So there's a possibility it could work. If it was at least... If it was like at least the blue happy face that Tony has, it might have had a chance of actually working, but at a normal average, it's a gamble. Everyone's hurt too, especially Nadia and Wolf, and I really don't want to go through another siege. But we have Tammy as well, who has a baseball bat in them and a cricket bat apparently, and some. Oh, I guess we got some golf clubs because of the driving range. Golf clubs, pretty damn good actually. Let me get rid of this mop. I actually want to give golf clubs to all of my other party members because the golf club, very light, very good at knocking down zombies. Durability, not very good. There we go. I mean, I want to try this, but if I had one more mechanical, I would definitely have done this instead. I don't want to, but I'm going to prepare for a siege. Alright. Overwhelming nightfall in 1 hour. Yeah, I think I might actually want to give them guns as well. At least to our 2 human characters. I don't know about Wolf. Unfortunately, we can't really see their shooting skill. How much does that use? 50, 50. That's fine. Let's do that instead. I'll get rid of this. Okay, I think that's the best we'll be able to do, but Tony needs to carry a flashlight. Otherwise we can't see, because it's going to be dark. As you can see, the golf club is extremely good at knocking down enemies. It doesn't do that much damage, but it is very, very, very good at knocking down. I hate when the game forces you to basically do a siege. One gas, great. Get over here. Thankfully, the golf club is very efficient in terms of, what's the word I'm looking for? Let's get out of here. Who's shooting? Who shot? Who shot? Both of you shot. Now you made them extra aggro. Thanks a lot, you two. Stop! Why are you giving me that gun? You lost your gun privileges. Now you're the torch bitch. Let's get out of here. Good. The worst of the zombie siege is over. The group clears out any remaining zombies outside, then go back in to splat any stragglers so they can set up camp. Everyone's morale increases at least. You need at least one more medical supply to heal someone. Alright. Oh my god. This game is giving me a whole bunch of crap scenarios. Rain starts pouring down. It's hard to see in the shape of the zombies lurking out at the edge of the darkness. The group isn't sure what's worse, continuing or stopping here. You can seek shelter in a house, but that will cause yet another siege. I'm pretty sure. Keep driving. Might damage the car some more. And going down the side road to camp? Not sure, actually. Probably cost us some food, though. And unfortunately, we take about 8 food each, so that'll be enough for 1 bit of food. And Let's keep driving. The group throws caution to the wind and decides to keep on driving. Cammy strains her eyes and manages to narrowly avoid crashing into anything. Her wits has been revealed to be excellent. Nice. I guess Cammy coming along has been pretty good. Oof, packed grocery store. We kind of need that. The group spots a big grocery store. Even its parking lot is packed with zombies. Not too many scavengers have been able to get near all the food still inside. Near sunset and very thick. But their aggro is very low, at least. I'll take... I hate the stupid lock icon. No, I need the flashlight. Why'd you take it away from me? I want to swap for the two. Alright. You guys can hold on to all this stuff. Your stuff is pretty good. Your stuff is pretty good. Hold on to this frying pan just for now, just in case something breaks. We won't really get any items, you know. Kind of want to get rid of these bottles, actually. But throwing them might make noise and aggro. I could also leave behind characters, but at the same time, having a full party does make a difference. Although 2 of them are very weak. I could let them rest. That's true, but a full party is better than anything. It's also raining, unfortunately. It's a good idea to get rid of most of these zombies, at least. Knocking them down with the shopping cart helps a ton. Oh, I just wish everyone's health and stuff wasn't bad. Maybe having you carry that stupid frying pan is not a very good idea, but at the same time, I feel like the other items might not be the best for you. We haven't even gone into the actual store. That's the big issue, too. I'm trying to let Tony here rest up. Look at all those zombies, too. Please carry the damn thing. We're gonna be here for a while, unfortunately, because... yeah. There's just too many enemies everywhere. Everyone gets tired really fast, too. But if we can take care of this mini horde here, we'll be fine. And unfortunately, the entire mall is, or the entire Walmart is extremely congested of zombies. If we can get rid of the horde that's around. Basically thin out the herd here. We'll be in a lot better shape. You trade with that, because that thing is not going to last. Alright. Thankfully, Tony's doing a good job one-shotting some of these. Sometimes. Retreat, retreat. I mean, the good thing is that we're making sure these guys are dead, because, yeah. Less zombies means less danger. So gotta make sure. Jesus, I couldn't even see them. It's too dark to see. That's the bad thing about night, too. That's just hard to see, especially with the flashlight. I mean, even with the flashlight, it's still freaking hard to see everything. I could use guns, but then they'll be really aggro. Okay. See if most of these jerks follow us out at least. I'm sure we can get most of the zombies that are inside, outside. We'll be in a lot better shape. I want to make sure not to stay in one spot too long. Knock them out when we can. Alright, Wolf, you take that frying pan. We're gonna need it. Man, look at all this food, though. It's amazing. We already gotten, like, what? A lot of food. We're gonna be really well off on food. Unfortunately, the AI loves to kind of go its own route. Thankfully, there's plenty of shopping carts around. Right. I think that might be all the enemies inside this quadrant of the shop. So we're safe at least to loot food that's left. I think that might be all the food, though, in the aisles. We can actually start checking out the other areas. You guys grabbing? Ugh, I hate how the AI loves to grab the more useless items. That's the one really bad thing about the AI. Alright, that should be everything here. The only thing I'm worried about is there's going to be more enemies later. Good. Ooh, you found a really good weapon. What is that? That's the, let me see, game. Unfortunately, I can't see it from here. I think that's the spine with a skull accessory on it, which is a pretty good blunt weapon. Not the best, but pretty damn good. Oh, finally, some medical supplies at least. Take that instead. Gotta figure out a way to make you get rid of this garbage stuff. Alright. Thankfully there aren't that many zombies left, which is good. Pretty empty toilet room with just one jerk in it. Alright. We need to leave though. We only got one more section of the Yalmart left to explore. We already got a ton of food though. This was definitely worth it. Kiting the zombies, picking them off when we can safely, really helps a lot. Ah, it's just a bathroom. I mean, we did find another bathroom, but I was kind of hoping that would have been the only bathroom, but unfortunately it wasn't. Alright, please circle around. Alright. I think that should be all the segments to this area. There's usually like 3 doors in like an area like this that branch off into other doors. Now we need to get out of here. Fortunately, the way back might be a little dangerous. Yeah, there's already a horde here. Yep, at least we can mow through them. 51 bits of food, 1 medical sadly. Just 1, but at least we can heal someone. And a ton of bullets. Alright. 67 food. Amazing. Alright. We need someone with high loyalty. Unfortunately, Tony's the only one that can do it because he has the highest loyalty. Alright. Managed to stay awake, but feels pretty bad in the morning. Alright. It's a shame because Tony's our big hitter, but he's the one that's the most loyal. Alright. I'm going to stop for gas station rescue, which will be another siege. Usually something that's a rescue has a high chance of being a siege, especially the gas station one. What's our gas situation? Not good though. That's really not good. Yeah, I cannot. I can't really do that one. That's dangerous. The factory has a whole bunch of random like weaponry items, not so much supplies. You can get like hammers and stuff like that. Some pretty good ones too, but usually not very worth it. If anything, go to the gym apartment. The group drives around a rather large apartment building. It takes them a while to explore this, but they might have an indoor pool. You don't really swim in this game. Moderate, sluggish, and morning. Alright, we need to toss some of these worthless items. All these damn kitchen knives. I don't know why the AI loves this crap. You're not going to be using that nail board since you have the spine with skull accessory. I don't think you're going to be even using the spine, but I'll leave it on you. And since it's morning, we don't need this. We'll hold on to the gun just in case. If anything, Wolf would probably benefit from the cricket bat. The gym apartment might have a chance of having a, oh yeah, one of those. Yeah, you're gonna be bad shape for that. Dumbbells and stuff like this, really good blunt weapons if you have the strength to throw them. All right. Perfect. Get out of here. There's a fully loaded Olympic weight set here. The amount of weight can be adjusted to a less hernia-causing amount. Alright. We actually have to switch to a different character in order to, you know, use them for that. Let's lift the lightweight. Takes out most of the weight from the barbell and then starts pumping iron with a mostly empty bar. It's still a great workout for her, and nothing is broken or ruptured in the process. Her strength is increased and it's been revealed via frowny face. An hour passed during that improv workout session. Alright. Her fitness is good, her strength isn't. But at least it's better now. It was probably poor. Well, not the worst, but at least her strength is a little bit better. You probably could have had Woof do the medium, but I didn't want to risk. I didn't want to risk someone taking damage from it. Alright. I don't think there's anything in here aside from toiletry. Let's try not to get too many aggroed. Where did you come from? Probably from the entrance area. There might be another gym item or gym set or, you know, exercise machine around here. Stupid clocks. Alright. We are getting close to the end of this run, though. We only have 2 in-game days left. Or 2 in-game driving days, to be more precise. And the better that we can make our party, the better, obviously. Something broke. I have no idea what broke, but something definitely broke. Alright. That side's cleared out, so I can start going to this side. If anything, we'll probably find more supplies. Hopefully more medical supplies, because we desperately need that. Case in point, we at least got 1. If we can find more, our survivability goes up. The only thing that I'm worried about is running out of gasoline, so we don't have too much left. Alright, they're all dead. Nothing in this one. What a shame. Alright. Now we can go up to these rooms. Find a bit of ammo. Another bathroom with nothing in it. Something else broke. There is a lot to this house. Unfortunately, there's a lot of zombies coming down there, too. Alright. Now we have enough to heal somebody. This might be the kitchen, it looks like. It's a bit of sprite layering bugginess. Well, it's not buggy, it's just like, you know, not really well layered. Alright. I think that's everything now. Fuck this bed in particular. Well, sad there was only one exercise machine equipment piece or whatever. Alright. But at least we were able to increase someone's stats. At least we got a decent amount of supplies. We got so much shotgun shells that we're not even going to use because we don't have a shotgun. Tony, why did you heal yourself? You should have healed someone else. You big lug. Dude. Ooh, time to leave though. Meet new friends. The group spies a hitchhiker. He's wearing a hockey mask and standing still alongside the road, statue-like, staring off at nothing in particular. In one hand he has his chainsaw and the other a machete. As the car gets closer, the hitchhiker turns his head slightly to gaze right at the group. We have a full party anyways. Let's drive quite a bit faster. Oof. This lug takes 13 gas a pop, which isn't good. The group meets another person just chilling on the park beach. He seems pretty friendly. They have a conversation just like before the world ended. What was the main topic? Advice exchange or pep talk? Well, we don't really need the pep talk, so the advice exchange would be pretty good. Tammy exchanges advice on different topics. The friendly survivor is enlightened by this advice and gives some great tips on his own. Nadia's shooting increases, Tony's medical increases, which is very good. Shooting increases and shooting increases, which will be helpful for later. You ass, Tony. Barricade before bed. At the end of the day, the group hides in a drafty old house. Some zombies roam outside, and the doors on the outside are barely on their hinges. Should someone barricade it? Yes. Who has the best medical or mechanical? Ooh, hers is average, but it's better than nothing. Oh, what the hell, game? Woof! No! God damn it! Stupid average garbage. Well, try again. Great, that increases, and our morale goes up. But yeah, we lost Wolf. That would have been nice earlier. Also, we don't have a car anymore. The last stop before Canada. An enormous army of undead shambles across the carnage that surrounds the border of Canada. Many have tried to get through. Most succeed in having their bodies added to the horde. Maybe your team will be different. This is the last time to trade. Good luck. You have 71 food left. Great. Unfortunately, this is all we have since we don't have a car anymore. Really sucks to have lost Wolf. Group sees a man standing near an SUV. Do you have any spare gas? I'm running out. We don't have enough gas to spare. Group sees a woman in her stockpile of crates. Yada yada yada. We are not selling our only gun. Punching these out of frustration. If only I could find a suit of plate armor. Yeah, armor would be nice. Alright. Don't hoard your food. Trade it before bandits get it. Who in their right mind would crawl into a gas tank? Alright. Tabitha is hanging around the camp. She's been waiting for you. Her trait is charming and she's athletic. We need another person. We lost Wolf. Hooray! Go put your eye out, kid. Think you can make it to Canada? That's horse trash. And Traver is waving a sturdy military flashlight around. It's old business trick to drawing customers. It pays to be prepared. A healing spray. Ooh, for 6 food, that's actually pretty worth it. Healing spray can actually heal party members on the field. I'll definitely get that, because we definitely need it. Heavy ordnance. The group meets a man holding a bazooka and a satchel overstuffed with beeping mines. He looks so happy with his explosive. These explosives will not let you down, unless, of course, you blow yourself up with them. We have a lot of food. A bazooka with 3 shots, a grenade launcher, and 8 landmines. Hello. It's an old but buff but fit man in matching gray sweatshirts. He screams something about building mass in bulk, an intense strafe routine. He flails around some heavy objects. You have 17 food left. I could do charm him, but that would only benefit Tammy. We're gonna go with group training. The entire group gets strafe training. Your strength is revealed and it's been increased. Your strength has been increased. It's been revealed and it's increased. Tony's strength is way up. Your strength is increased as well. That was definitely worth it. Unfortunately, we can't do it again. Alright. Not strong enough to carry beds, though. The group meets a woman wearing oil-stained coveralls. I can help you become better at repairing stuff. We have a lot of food. No. Alfonso almost made it to Canada. He got as far as the city of crushed hopes, where the rest of his group was eaten. He offers to join you for 10 food. Ew. He has a really good feeling. He demonstrates the shooting skill, which is pretty good, but no, that's a lot to recruit one person. We have 58 food. We got plenty of food. The group buys a can of healing spray. Spray someone to heal them. You can spray yourself by walking into the healing clouds. In emergencies, you can also melt zombies with it. Not worth doing. That is definitely not worth doing, though. Alright. Trunk. Take the healing spray. We're actually going to give it to Tab at the... She's the only one that's not damaged. We're going to actually switch to her as well. Alright, we need to heal Tammy. And of course I missed Tammy instead. So this is pretty much worthless now. I don't know if we can buy another one. We can. Well, I didn't expect to be able to buy another one, to be fairly honest. We're actually gonna get rid of that. Alright, you're healed up. Give this to Tony. Switch to Tony. And now everyone's fully healed. Thank a goodness. We definitely needed that. Alright. The fire is very welcoming. The group could stay in this camp for a day and rest and check for wounds if you spare the time and food. We can do this just to make everyone's morale go up. Doing this will help everyone's morale. The day passes, the able to get much needed rest. It's mostly just to help everyone else feel a little bit better. The better they feel, the better they are feeling, the more likely they'll survive. It's just really a shame that there was nobody selling shotguns. We can buy a grenade launcher, but how much food do we have left? That stuff is expensive though. We want to save our food because we're gonna need to be able to, you know, yeah. Gets free training in the arts of anti-zombie engineering. Oof. Oof, Tammy, your mechanical's god-awful. Charm doesn't always work, but it's at least worth trying. You know, I'm actually gonna take one last healing spray, just... Why not? If I can keep buying these things, that could make the difference between a run being destroyed or being saved. I'm gonna have Tony hold on to it though. It's just a really giant shame that we don't have a car anymore. Let's hit the road. This run is almost over. It's really going to be dependent on what's going to happen next. Close to the border, giant armies of undead perpetually lurch around the Canadian border, unable to cross. The group gets caught up in a lesser swarm before they can find a safe camp. Overwhelming sieges length is an hour and a half in-game time, and the current time is late afternoon. We're gonna have to make sure our team is armed to the teeth. Tabby, you don't need this many bones. If anything, you need a gun. Everyone needs to have a standard issued gun on them at all times. You have a gun, you have a gun, you have a gun, you have a gun. Tony should just have that on him. I'm gonna get rid of these bottles. We're not gonna be using them. We've never gotten into a situation where we needed them. A blowtorch we might use later. Get into the house. It's the safest location. Holy crap, a shotgun. Oh, we are so full of stuff. This is not good. I'll let you hold on to the shotgun just so I can get rid of this bone. And of course one of the AI starts freaking shooting. Because they always start freaking shooting. Might as well set them to shoot for now. Oh, please, please, please do not use the shotgun. Alright. I see how it is. I'm gonna revoke your shotgun privileges. You guys start fighting again since you're basically untired. Now you start shooting. Go back to smashing because we're running low on ammo. Tabby. Stop shooting. Oh my god, stop shooting for 5 minutes. Why do you... I really, really hate that the AI loves to pick up junk they don't need. It actually makes me annoyed as hell. Alright, we finally have a shotgun at least. Put this back. Get rid of this bone. If anything, you should just harry this, and this thing is not worth having for you. I don't think you're ever going to use this spine, so I might as well just get rid of it. You know, I didn't expect this run to last as long as it did, to be fairly honest. Alright. The group feels inspired after managing that situation. They feel like they're getting the hang of this. You getting +2 to strength is pretty good, actually. Morale and random skill gain could be good for everyone. Shooting would make everyone better at shooting. You know, we're gonna need shooting more. Getting used to these zombies makes for steadier aiming. Your shooting has been revealed, your shooting has been revealed, your shooting has been revealed, and your shooting has been revealed. And thankfully they've all gotten better. Tammy's shooting is amazing. Jesus. Tabitha's shooting, this was awful. Zombo points are full. Ah. That's actually bad. We're gonna do a little something I would call a little sneaky. Thankfully we can continue the game. We're gonna go to the unlocks real quick. We're actually gonna spend some Zombo points since we have a full set of Zombo points. Archery ended up being a useful hobby. Starts with a silent bow, 30 arrows, and 2 points into strength. Cannot drop this bow, even in death. Makes arrows for your bow between missions up to 4. Let's unlock this thing. You can now use the custom character screen to make people with the bow and arrow perk. Nice. Alright, we can upgrade as well. We'll do that later. We only have 7 Zombo points, though. Just wanted to spend some to get rid of it. Definitely too swole. Refuses to do cardio. Starts at full strength. May train strength 6 times over the max. Can't raise fitness. Fitness is always at 1. Unlock. Upgrade the too swole to control perk. All characters you assign to this reveal the perks and the effects. This perk has reached the maximum level. Alright. We only got 8 upgrades left on this thing. But we're out of Zombo points. Ignore it. And then this idiot here. You know me, the unlocked gnome. Hello, I'm annoying. Don't you know me? Oh, I should have gotten this. This would have been nice. I have a special deal with the weapon buyer so they can, and you know, me can rip you off better. It's what gnomes call a win-win. It's called me putting a shotgun into the mouth of you gnomes. Unfortunately, these things are pretty expensive. And we already spent all of our Zombo points. Alright, now let's continue on with our regularly scheduled episode. Alright. Last rest before Canada. The group prepares for a brutal day ahead of them. Canada is close, but the zombie forecast is bad. The group eats a decent meal. There's food left for the group to eat a second meal, which is important to have at least 16 food if you have a full party, because their morale increases as well. And more importantly, everyone gets excited for Canada, ready to splat zombies, doesn't think there's that many zombies, and is ready to splat zombies, which makes their dexterity increase. You can only upgrade dexterity at this point in the game. Nearing the border at Canada, the group is surrounded by a seemingly endless undead. To survive, they must face one last siege. This is the final siege, but not the last battle. An overwhelming horde. It's noon and it's 4 hours long. If we can survive this, all we have to do is get to the after this is the Canadian border, which is basically another siege that we have to get through. And then we'll have to fight through some enemies to get to the last bit of the game. The only bad thing is that this is 4 hours long. This takes in-game time. This takes a good chunk of time. And we're going to be with a ton of zombies to deal with. We do have the healing spray, just in case. Unfortunately, we only have so much space left on us, which is bad because there's a lot of stuff that we can get in this area. Specifically, some really good stuff that could make or break a run. I want to hold on to the healing spray because that's the only form of healing that we have on hand. Make sure everyone's on that. The bad thing is that enemies can start coming in from the ground. Swap meet. You need the baseball bat more. Let's get out of here. We do not want to linger in buildings for long. Double-barreled shotgun. Alright. What we want to do is explore as quickly as possible. Stupid zombies will always come out of the ground, which is really bad. That's what I was hoping to find here with some grenades, because this will help thin the horde. It's very important to thin out as much of the horde as we can. We're gonna have to make them start shooting, which I don't want. Hold up. No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, I need you guys to stop shooting temporarily. Hopefully you're smart enough to stop shooting temporarily. Frag out! Those pipes don't help too much. I hate when there's a giant horde of these idiots. Tabby, I need you to stop shooting for 5 minutes, okay? And of course, nobody wants to take the fire axe, even though it's a pretty good weapon. Unfortunately, I'm out of ammo, and so is almost everyone else. Okay, stop shooting. Stop shooting. We're out of ammo. Good. We need to get out of here. Alright. We have a ton of pistol ammo. Alright. Sardine pack mega cheese near sunset. Should have read that, but yeah. Basically, this is the end. Our shotgun did a lot of good work. You don't need to hold on to that. Why did you take that worthless hammer, though? Okay. Probably should take that blowtorch as a last stand item. Please do not carry this bone. Bone is worthless. We had one more pistol. You need to carry another pistol. Because that rifle doesn't have much ammo left into it. The shotgun is there to be a shotgun. I don't know. What should I... Actually, no. I'm going to give you the pistol instead, so you can have that instead. I'll hold on to the shotgun. But I need to make sure that someone carries a healing spray, because I need you to be unarmed. Then we'll swap it around. As long as the Aeon doesn't use it irresponsibly. I'm actually going to hold on to the mop, because that mop actually can knock down enemies, which can make or break the run. Kind of wish we had the car, though, because if we had the car, we could have used it on the horde that's coming up in a second. Because it would have drove it into these enemies and basically killed them. have basically killed most of these enemies here. Just go, just go, just go. Always good to go where there's less enemies. You knock them down, just run. I hate how there's an invisible wall there. Alright, we made it through the worst part. Sorry. Slap shot. Face off. Screep. Alright. Everyone, you need to start shooting now. It's about time. So many enemies. You piece of shit game, who died? Oh, none of our party died. Oh, we're out of... I'm out of shotgun ammo. Go! Go Canadian robot monster thing. Let's play some road hockey later. You made it, eh? Beauty! Zombies don't like it all in the snow we got up here. Morph! My favorite is Dragon Ball Z. Here's a tootie for double at Timmy's. Don't pet the beavers. It's about time you came up to see us, you know. And the bud is bud in the right of the mud. Take off to the great white north. I'm eating poutine after this. Hell yeah. You got a can-do attitude, eh? Congrats to making it to Canada. The Prime Minister himself makes the group honorary citizens of Canada. He welcomes them to the last remaining nation on Earth. 3 Zombo points earned. Onwards to Canada. Giver. Hell yeah, we actually survived. Holy crap. Total zombies, 2,397 kills. Alright. We did it! Sure, we lost X and Lucagen got pissed off and left. So, this is Canada, eh? Yup. Kind a bit brisk, you think? Hey look, penguins! Wait, what? What? There are no penguins in Canada! But ice, snow, penguins! Ugh. I'm surprised we managed to survive that whole ordeal. Friday the 13th did not... Friday the 13th tried to get us killed, but we were able to survive. More penguins. Sigh. But what became of them in Canada? I'm sorry that the journey is over now. Tony would often return to the border just to throw heavy furniture at more zombies. That sounds like a Tony thing to do. I bet I could get here even as you know what I'm doing. Tabitha wrote a popular zombie tutorial guide that was just full of bad advice. That wasn't so bad. Tammy channeled her gun obsession to a productive hobby. Pine cone collecting. I knew I'd make it. Nadia came up with a widely popular fitness program based on her zombie survival experience. Thank you for playing Death Road to Canada. Try a different game mode. We'll definitely do that another time. Put you here. Rename you. There we go. Good old buddy Slime King K. Username. rename you real quick. Make sure I spelled it right. Alright. There we go. Just wanted to rename those two characters because they're friends of mine. Put their usernames instead. Oof. Oh boy. I'm amazed we survived that ordeal. Like I said, Friday the 13th tried to get us brutally murdered there. We lost X, unfortunately. Lucajin decided to storm off because she was so angry. Everyone else took a lot of damage. But everyone else survived. Too bad about our pal Wolf who died, which was a big shame. Wolf just got really unlucky. Yeah. Well, that'll do it for tonight's stream, though. As I make sure OBS is working fine there. Put this back in intermission. Because we are almost done with the night. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. Sunday with something completely different. I'm gonna start